Next, you're going to tell me the Earth is round.
The Earth is round.
No, it's not.
Look, 5 minutes ago, I thought the Earth was round. Now I'm thinking it's round. Happy Monday, Alex.
Happy Monday, my BBC, which stands for Brothers by Choice. I heard through the grapevine there's another meaning, which is incorrect.
Only brothers by choice.
Only brother by choice.
There's only one definition.
BBC for life.
This is going to be what I believe the best episode we're going to shoot.
You think so?
Yeah, because the last 4 episodes, it's been so serious and like sad. We talk about death.
Yeah.
You cried twice.
Yeah.
We talk about being parents. I just want to talk about something happy and reminisce on something funny.
Yeah. I had a lot to get off my chest. I didn't know. I never had a safe space to talk, but now it's gone. It's out of the way. All of my burdens are on you now, so we're good.
You're welcome, Alex. Can you just stop?
Carry my load, bro.
I thank you.
Carry my load.
Yes, I am carrying.
A real BBC would carry my load.
Yeah, I'm the biggest BBC, but you have to understand that load is heavy. It's so heavy. I don't know what to do with it.
Not my first time hearing debt.
No.
Yeah.
But I'm here. I'm here to listen.
Yeah.
I believe I am.
You're
a
good
good
at
listener.
listening.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's why you have big ass ears.
Big ass ears, big ass head.
You don't miss anything.
Your trauma goes to my big ass ears, which
Yeah.
then goes to my big ass head, so it can kind of calibrate. And I say something.
You're used to carrying all that weight, so a little more is not gonna hurt.
Can you stop? Now you're bullying me. First you give me trauma, then you bully me, dude.
There's no more trauma though. It's all out of the way.
Okay.
Now we're all happy go lucky.
Before we start this podcast, we want to inform you something that is it's
detrimental.
Quite drastic.
Yes.
That's gonna happen between you and me.
Yes.
Together.
Yes.
In 2 hours,
we are going to hit 20,000 downloads on Spotify so we can start getting sponsors. If you're listening to this, go listen on Spotify during your drive, during your workout, during work. Don't actually work. Just listen to the podcast and pretend. Just click, clack, clack.
Yes, give us 5 stars because apparently you can get sponsored on podcasts, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and our retention, like everybody on 97% on Spotify. Everybody's listening through it. So listen through it, like it, add it to a playlist, copy the link, everything you can do on there, 5 stars.
Yep.
What were you saying?
Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
And Apple Podcasts, but in 2 hours.
Okay, in 2 hours, we are completely cutting our hairs.
Yo!
It's not a trim. It's short hair. You see, my long ass hair will be gone.
Yeah, you've been carrying that for 4 years.
Yes. Aside from my big ass head, I have big ass hair and it's heavy. And then Alex's big ass trauma,
Yep.
I need to get these. I gotta be lighter.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, you gotta make space. You're gonna go to a fade, right?
Because I started growing this in the pandemic, and obviously barbershops were closed in pandemic, and I just kind of grew it because I liked it.
Yeah.
And yes, I am getting a fade.
Yeah.
I asked the Guava Juice people gang what they wanted to see, and they said 2017 Guava Juice.
Really?
They want me to have
Let's go.
It's going to be weird.
I think it's gonna look good, and I feel like it's gonna just be so much lighter. Because what do you think? That's a pound of hair you're gonna cut off today?
Oh, we should weigh it.
Yeah. Or you should weigh yourself before and after.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We should shave some other stuff too. I'll help you.
You'll be lighter.
Yeah.
But that's what's going to happen, everybody. So this is the last podcast you'll see us with this hairstyle.
Yeah, he's going back to an old hairstyle. I'm going to a new hairstyle that I've never done before. Super nervous about it. Hopefully it looks good. If not, I'm going to just shave it off.
You look good on anything, boo-boo.
Hey.
You look good on everything, BBC.
You best stop.
You're big.
Do I look good in the dark?
You look good in the dark. Just smile.
Mm-hmm.
Your smile shines the whole room.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to talk about today?
All right, today we should touch up on high school. We have a lot. I don't have many stories, but you have a lot of stories.
I have a lot of stories.
First and foremost, I want to say I hated high school. I blocked it off my memory. It was traumatic. I never want to relive it again. So look at us reliving it again. More trauma on me, huh?
Let's talk. I feel like you might have the trauma in this situation.
Maybe.
I have the just crazy stories, but we should talk about high school, middle school, just grade school.
Oh, just school.
Yeah, just school.
Oh, okay.
Even in college, I didn't go to college.
Did you like school?
I loved it.
You loved school?
Yep.
In what aspect?
I loved having an audience, and every class was a new audience. I would redo jokes in the next class. And then only like a couple people that were in my last class know, but they saw it land. And they're like, "Oh, this is gonna be good," because they know it's coming.
So
They know.
you treated it as a place to perform.
Yep. And I got really bad grades. I was not there
Because you were focusing on making people laugh.
I was. That's it. School was just freaking performance for me.
Ever since you were in elementary, you were constantly performing?
Yes.
Wow. What was
Always.
the first memory you've had just entertaining people?
The first time, first grade, I was laying back in my chair, and it goes,
Yeah.
I was laying back in my chair. My teacher said, "Alex, stop laying back in your chair." And I went, and she was like, "Do it one more time and see what happens." And it was just me and her, the whole class paying attention. I looked at my class. I looked back at her. Everybody laughed. She's like, "You had to do it one more time." And I was like, "Hate to see it." Then I went
in trouble?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I went to the principal's office, and that was the first time I was like, "Worth it."
Wow.
Worth it. And then that's how I learned it's worth it. It was worth it.
So that's where it came from. That's where it all started.
I was like, "Joke's on you. I don't even know where the principal's office. I'm just going to walk around until class is done."
So you got addicted to that dopamine.
I did.
You're like,
I was
"Ooh."
just, yep.
Dang, you're addicted.
That's
to
the
dope.
first time I can remember where I was like, I was a rebel.
Wow.
And it unlocked the rest of my life.
Dude, I don't remember. For me, dude, we're gonna have opposite conversations because my experience for school is the complete opposite. I was more quiet. I laid back.
We never had a class together, right?
I don't believe so. I wish we did.
I
dude.
wish we did,
You would have
too.
like tempted me and gaslit me to do things.
Oh,
Got me in
yeah.
trouble.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would have been so funny.
Oh, it would have been good. Like, I loved school, but then I loved, like, my favorite thing was, like, I would come back the next year, and then somebody would be in my class that had had classes with me last year, and they'd be like, "Yeah, let's go!" Because they were just excited to see what I was gonna do.
That's so
I was
awesome.
excited to see what I was gonna do. I never knew.
Oh yeah, I hated school. I hated everybody.
I feel like it's both relatable sides.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like yeah.
yeah, you got good grades. You did what you're supposed to do in school, and it wasn't fun. I did what you weren't supposed to do. Got bad grades, but I had fun.
I don't know if my experience was because of my ethnic city,
Ethnicity, yeah.
Yeah, because growing up in North Carolina, I was probably one out of like 20,000 people are Filipino, so I was like the only Filipino there in North Carolina. So you're gonna get a lot of like people being racist
Yep.
or like looking at you like, oh, this
Yeah.
guy. Ugh.
I was pretty much the only Asian. It was either me or one other person, only Asians in my class, each class.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was like, I was the Asian.
Yeah, but you're half Asian though.
I am
You
half
have
Asian.
that half white side that you
Yeah.
can be like, yeah, I got this.
People are like, "Oh, he's something," but it was hard for them to pinpoint what I was.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, I think he's human, but I'm not sure.
yeah. For me, it was like, yeah, maybe that's why that played a factor on my experience in high school. I'm pretty sure if I went to high school, maybe per se like California, where it's like more diverse, maybe it'll be different. But there, it was weird, man. People looked down on me.
Yeah, they're more Asian friendly in California.
Yeah, like absolutely. But yeah, I think that's the root of my miserableness in school.
You ever get detention?
No.
Oh, me too. I mean, me always. I mean, like all the time. I had in-school suspension, ISS. I don't know if they still do it this way, but I had ISS, had OSS, I had principal's office, I had all this stuff. Yeah.
Did you like it? Like obviously you like had it a lot, so I don't know if you didn't mind it. You're like,
it was more like I saw it as like a game. So my goal was make everybody laugh, including the teacher.
Okay.
And that's usually how it went. And then they would give me detention. They're just like, "Alex," while they're writing a detention slip. And then I would go, and then my goal was to get out of it in the principal's office. So that was the game. I had to.
Oh my god.
The goal was to make everybody laugh, including teacher, and then get out of it, and then do it again, and then get out of it and do it again.
Dude, you know what you should do in your future endeavor? Make a game, like a mobile game about trying exactly what you said. I
Yeah.
feel like you can. That's a game.
That is a game.
That's a mobile game.
Yeah. That is a cool game. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
I would play the shit out of that game.
Yeah, me too.
I'd be like, okay.
I'll play that game while I'm shitting.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And maybe you can have like 2 variations of the game.
Yeah.
Your experiences and then my experience, and you can choose.
Oh, you can be
what experience you want, and you can succeed.
Yeah, you can pick your character like, oh, do you want to be the ADHD guy? Do you want to be the good student? Do you want to be the bully? Oh,
this is
bully.
good.
That'd be crazy.
This is a good game.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, let's just get into it.
Okay.
You want to start or me?
How should we start? You can start.
Okay. Pick a topic. I'll tell you a story about it.
Did you have a favorite teacher growing up?
I did.
Like one that inspired you and impacted you?
Miss LeQuick.
Miss LeQuick?
Miss LeQuick. My
she
Spanish
fast?
teacher. Nope. No.
Oh.
She was super slow.
Okay.
Just regular middle-aged lady speed.
All right. Why? What about her?
She's just very playful in the banter. She would still punish me, but she liked me. So not like that.
Oh.
Not like that.
Oh.
We were just
Like,
friends.
ooh, 911 FBI.
We were friends, but she would ask me to. I would ask her. I'm like, hey, can I go have lunch in your classroom? And she's like, yeah. So we would go, and then we'd hang out and joke around, and then I feel like she left test answers out on the desk for me.
Oh, because she
Yeah.
liked you that much?
Yeah, we would be eating lunch at her desk, and there's just test answers everywhere. And like I had her class next, so she would go to the bathroom and just have all these test answers out. And I think she's just helping me.
Because were you doing bad in the class, or did
I was
she
doing
just
bad
like
in every
you?
class.
Oh, so she was like, "Oh, let me help this kid out."
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She didn't do it because she was trying to try something with you, right?
No.
Okay, yeah,
No.
okay. That was my first instinct when
Yeah,
you said
that's-
that. I'm like, oh, that's kind of sketchy, Alex.
That's so weird that's the public's first instinct. It's like, oh, you're close friends with your teacher? It must be something sketchy.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't like that at all. She was
Okay,
awesome.
okay.
I brought her candles and presents and stuff.
So you were trying to get with the teacher?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay, nothing was going on.
I was just really liked her.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I believe it.
I think she was attractive. I can't remember.
Oh, look quick.
Yeah, Miss LeQuick. So yeah, that was a thing. Okay, pick another topic. I got you.
Yeah, let's do. You pick a topic.
Okay.
What's a cool story? What's your favorite story in high school?
When I first came to your school, I was walking at lunch, and I'm like, oh, just walking, and then through the door in the cafeteria, I see these big dudes about to fight,
Oh.
and they're big.
Oh.
I was probably like 135, 140. These guys were maybe 250 each. They start going at it. I'm like, whoa.
fist fighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're throwing each other around. I'm like, whoa. Eventually, I'm just sitting there at the door watching through this little window. They're coming at me. I'm like, oh, no. They're coming this way. They're about to bust through the doors. And I took a step back. And when I took a step back, an old teacher, I didn't even know her, just old teacher, this old lady, she starts walking in front of the door, and I'm like, oh, she about to die. Like, I gotta do something. So I pin her up against the wall, and I put my hands up, and I'm just pretty much like shelling her.
Yeah.
And they bust through the door hits me in the back, I'm like, ugh. And then they're just going at it on the floor. She doesn't understand what's happening. She's old. She starts hitting me from the front with her purse.
Yeah.
So I'm getting hit in the face by her purse, and I'm taking these punches and this door, and like getting hit that side too.
Yeah.
And then the fight gets broken up by teachers. I let her go. She hits me again, and she walks away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was like a whoa. Like I didn't have any friends there. Nobody believed that story because nobody was there, and I was just like, dude, look at my back. I had bruises all on my back.
That's wild.
Yeah.
For context, so our school history goes like this. We both went to different elementary schools. Mm-hmm. You're a grade higher
No,
than
same
me.
school.
Same school.
Yeah.
Different time.
Yes.
You're 1 grade older than me.
We just
right?
didn't know each other in elementary school, but we went to the same school.
And then middle school, you went to Carrington.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's where we
that's
met.
when we met.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Backstory: I met Alex in middle school.
Yep.
We were both, or I guess we were both waiting outside to get picked up by our parents, and then this little dude comes up to me. He's like, "You want to see a magic trick?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, dude! Yes, yes." Also, what ethnicity are? What are you? I can't tell. And then you're like, "Okay, put your hands like this."
Yeah.
And then go like this. And then switch your pinkies. Here, just do it. Just reenact it.
I was like, hey, you want to see a magic trick?
Okay.
Okay. Put your hands like this.
Okay.
And one hand over the other.
Okay.
Okay, now switch your pinkies. Switch your pinkies.
What do you mean switch my pinky?
Switch them so that one's on top.
Like this.
Like
Okay,
that.
okay.
And then I do mine, and then you gotta do this. You ready?
Okay.
Like that.
And then I try to switch my pinky, like, did not work. I'm like, oh, that's the awesomest thing ever.
And then what happened?
And then I don't
remember.
remember. Yeah, you just
think-
kind of. I went home, and then
Yeah, I think our parents came.
yeah.
But that was our first encounter.
Yeah, that was good first impression. Look at you, always entertaining people, no matter who you see.
Yeah.
You're like, who's this guy? Hey man, you want to see a magic trick?
Yeah.
Dang, look at you.
All right, let's touch on your story.
Yeah.
What's any bullying encounters other than the art one? You talked about that one. Is there any other ones?
I mean, there's 5th grade.
What happened?
So 5th grade, I just moved back to America from the Philippines because I went to Philippines from the 3rd to 5th grade. Came back here in the 5th grade. So I didn't know what my culture was. It was kind of weird because you grow up in America and you go to Philippines and you come back to America. You're like, oh, how do I speak?
Yeah.
How do I talk? And in the 5th grade, you're just so confused. And then in the playground, I remember one time in the playground, this kid comes up to me. He's like, your head is as big as a watermelon. I did not like that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so insecure about my head shape. Not anymore, but back then I was like, I did not like that.
Yeah.
So I just punched him right in the chest. He fell down. And I punched him in the chest when he was down.
Did he cry?
No one cried.
Oh, okay.
And then he tried to punch me, but then the teacher stopped it. And then that guy got suspended. I didn't because I guess
because your ethnicity.
Yeah,
They're
ethnic.
like, oh, he's ethnic.
They're like, oh, he
Give
just
him a
moved
break.
in from the Philippines. He's probably got bullied.
Yeah.
You're good.
In 5th grade,
Yes.
I saw boobs for the first time.
Lucky? How?
It was not a good situation.
Was it old lady boobs?
Nope.
Okay.
I was partnered with this girl named Sierra, and we were on the floor, working on this project together.
Okay.
And she's on her hands and knees, writing. And then I'm looking at her necklace because she had something on her necklace.
Okay.
And she looked at me and she's like, "What? You want to see my boobs? Here. Okay, let's get back to work." And I was like, "Huh!" First time I ever saw boobs ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were in 5th grade.
I was in 5th grade.
That's
and
wild.
I was just like, whoa, that's what that looks like.
I remember in 6th grade, I knew puberty was happening. Because for some reason, I was looking at all these girls walking around school. I was like, oh, my pee-pee. It's tingly. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, what the heck? What's wrong? Dude, what did you experience
You
puberty?
said 6th grade?
6th grade.
I feel like that didn't happen for me until maybe 6th grade, 7th grade.
Yeah, I was just checking girls out in the 6th grade. I'm like, whoa, this did not happen in the 5th grade. Why am I all of a sudden? Is it what?
You're like, whoa, middle school makes my middle pee-pee feel weird.
Yeah. It was wild, man. Puberty was crazy.
I got a sad story. I talked about it in a Wassabi video, but I said I would talk about it in the podcast when I broke up with the girl.
Oh, you broke up with a girl. Oh, you broke up with a girl.
This is not my fault, but I will tell the story.
All right, let's.
All right, get comfy.
What happened to happy stories, Alex? Why are you going back to sad?
Well, this is just like a pubescent story
Okay.
of learning. It's
All
a
right.
journey. It's a roller coaster, so prepare yourself.
Do it.
So this girl in school
Oh.
named Brittany,
Sure.
she passed me a note.
Mm-hmm.
I was a spelling bee champ in 2nd or 3rd grade, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave it to me. I assumed she wanted me to spell check it, so I didn't even read it. I just corrected all the errors and fixed everything, gave it back.
Yeah.
She was with her girlfriends, and they opened the note all excited, and they were like, what? And then she gave me this weird look, and then she gave it back. She was like, you didn't answer the question. I was like, oh, I didn't know you wanted me to. She gave it back to me and said, will you be my boyfriend? But she didn't spell anything right.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. And she said, okay, well, you got to break up with your girlfriend. I forgot I had a girlfriend. I was like, oh, yeah. I'll change her name to Samantha.
So you just changed her name?
Yeah, I'll change her.
Okay.
Yeah, so her name is Samantha now. And the new girl was like, okay, we got to break up with the girlfriend. I said, how do I do that? Little 7-8-year-old Alex. She said, I'll teach you. So me, Brittany, and her minions all learned how to do the choreography from NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. Like, bye, bye,
Dang,
bye, bye,
bro,
bye.
that's so dumb.
At recess, we performed it for my current girlfriend.
No.
We had a speaker, too.
Samantha.
We
No.
performed it. She started crying. I remember thinking in my little pubescent brain,
Yeah.
why is she crying? We worked so hard on this. Like,
Oh, Alex.
so bad, right? Yeah, and she did not take it well.
Oh,
She took it worse than you would think because
oh gosh.
she formed a habit, a tic, if you will. She ran away crying after the dance.
Sure.
The next following month, she had this habit of twisting her hair. Anxiety, nerves, just twisting, just all the time.
Uh-huh.
Eventually, all her hair came out. And she was the only one allowed in school to wear a hat. And I remember my dad asking her parents if she's okay, meaning is there something like medical? And they said no, it's just a nervous habit that she has now. Yeah, kids are mean, and I was just used.
You were manipulated.
I was
You
manipulated.
didn't know you were third grade?
Yeah, but then 10 years later, I go back to Kentucky where that happened.
Yeah.
And I find her on Facebook, and I ask if we can meet up because I want to apologize
Sure.
for being a dumb kid.
Oh.
And I met up with her, and she was hot. So hot.
With no hair or hair?
No, she had hair.
Oh, okay.
But she grew up very, like, attractive. She was in college. She was doing well in life. And I was like, oh, I thought I ruined your life. I thought I was like this 8-year-old asshole that ruined your life.
Aw.
But it didn't affect her. She said, oh, yeah, that was just a dumb thing that happened when she was a kid. The next grade, like, all her hair was back.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
Yeah.
It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
It's
Oh,
the
thank
people
you.
that manipulated you's
Yeah.
fault.
Just add that to your tab of my load.
All right. Oh, okay, it's here. It's here in my heart.
Okay, good.
All right. All right.
Woo! That's a thing.
That. Oh man. Well, I'm glad she's okay. That's
Yeah.
nice of you for even going back and reaching out to see if she's okay.
Yeah.
Did she remember?
Yes.
Like she remembered that time.
Yes. She didn't blame me at all. She was like, "Oh, we're just dumb kids." And I was like, "Okay, thank
What
you."
did she say when you mentioned? Did you mention like how the breakup was and like what her thoughts were on the dance? If she graded you?
No, it didn't. It was like 20-minute catch up, 30-minute catch up. But she had a kid.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's normal in Kentucky. It wasn't like
Oh, okay.
anything. I was like, "Oh, you have a kid? Oh, that's cool."
Dang.
Yeah.
I wish someone recorded it. It's so funny.
Man, if we could find the security footage of the recess.
Oh.
Yeah. It was bad.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
7th grade, 8th grade. Okay, let's start from kindergarten. You remember kindergarten? What was your first memory? Was it in school?
Yeah, I don't remember kindergarten, but I do remember the first grade class. I remember the classroom, what it looked like. And I don't remember. Oh, I do remember teacher, Miss Oldham. And I remember my first time I kissed somebody was, I think, first grade, and this girl skipped kindergarten because she was too smart for kindergarten.
Okay.
And she was just the new girl in class, and we
Kissed?
we kissed.
You're like, you're new. No way.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Dang, look at you.
We
Dang.
just got along really well. I was a funny kid. She was the super smart kid.
Dang, so you had Riz. What'd you
I
do? Your
think so.
eyes? You use your eyes and you got Riz from a...
No, I think I was just like, I didn't have social boundaries. So
Nah.
I was just talk to somebody like I grew up with them. Like we were best friends.
Oh.
And so I just talked to everybody like I've known them my whole life. So I think it was just because everybody's in it. It's first grade. You're like, oh, all these kids. And I was just like, I don't know.
Dang, you remember a lot. I remember peeing myself in kindergarten. That's probably the most eventful thing.
How'd that go?
It was good. I had to pee, but someone was in the bathroom, and I did not know how to speak. I didn't know how to talk to my teacher. I was scared of my teacher.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I don't want to say anything. So I just peed my pants.
Did Adam Sandler show up and pee himself too, so you would be less embarrassed?
I don't get the reference.
Yeah, it's Billy Madison. Look it up.
Okay.
It's good.
You can talk to me anything with like pop culture reference. I will not know anything.
Ah,
That's one thing I'm bad at.
yeah.
Because when I got my first tattoo, the guy giving my tattoo was talking like pop culture references that I didn't know about. And I'm just there. I'm like, what do I do? How do I relate to him? So I just said, yeah. Smiles, yeah. And then at the end of the tattoo is like, you don't know what I'm talking about, do you? I was like, nope. So that's one thing I have to work on. How do you get better at pop references?
I don't
You
know.
just watch movies?
I don't know. I watch a lot of movies, but I don't keep up with like things that are happening. Like, oh, Zendaya and Tom Holland broke up. I don't think they have, but if they did, I wouldn't know.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like those both, I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Maybe I just gotta watch more movies.
I love movies.
Boobies?
And boobies.
Ah.
Movies and boobies.
Ah.
It's key to life.
I gotta say though, like growing up, like in the Philippines, that was so fun.
Why?
Cause I was in 3rd grade, 4th grade. I spent in the Philippines. You have so much freedom.
Like
As a student, like I went to school. I called a taxi by myself. Like,
What?
A tricycle. I had my own tricycle. Took me to school like 30 minutes away.
Whoa.
Got there, and then it was so fun.
You're like a little adult.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was literally like an adult. Like the 3rd grade, I remember calling another taxi, like, hey, can we go to the mall with my friends? And they took us to the mall. Like 3rd graders.
That's so safe.
That is not safe.
It's not.
And it just no rules. You could do whatever.
Yeah.
And I think I got used to that life where I could do whatever, and I came back to America. You can't do that. So I just felt restricted, and I don't know, just felt like you can't.
Yeah. What's your proudest moment from grade school?
In the 5th grade, came
Oh.
from the Philippines, and then we used to have this like 30-minute break,
Yeah.
and then we would just race. The whole class would just race to see who was the fastest,
Yeah.
and I was 2nd place.
Who beat you?
This guy named Patrick Reddick.
Oh, he became a NBA basketball player.
Wait, really?
Oh no, that's JJ Redick.
JJ Reddick.
Yeah.
Patrick Reddick.
Patrick
I was
Redick.
like, damn, Patrick.
Dang, he's fast.
And then
He
was
probably
like
got
one of,
held
like,
back
the
a couple
buddies.
times.
No.
Nah.
No.
I have a speed story too.
What's your speed story?
This is like, I was like, yeah. I was in class, right? In
Yeah.
astronomy class.
Okay.
I was probably maybe 11th grade. There's these football players in the class. They talking shit. They said, I told them I'm faster than them. And they said, no, you're not. We're varsity football players. And I was like, I'm faster. And they're like, dude, you're not faster. And there's like 4 of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm telling you, I'm faster. And they're like, no. And it got into like a whole class debate. And nobody thought I was faster than these guys. And I was like, I'm faster. And they're like, why do you think that? I was like, I run a lot. And they're like, what's your fastest mile? I was like, I don't know. I just run a lot. I don't time myself. I just run. I've been running.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, and the teacher came over. He's also the football coach, but he's an astronomy teacher too.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, I'm telling you boys that I'm faster than them. And he's like, you think you're faster than my boys, my football players? I was like, yeah, I do. And then he's like, in what? In like 100 yard, 400, 800 mile? I was like, I don't know what you're saying right now. You're throwing a bunch of big numbers at me, but I'm faster. And there's like, okay, how fast do you think you can run a mile? I was like, I don't know. And he was like, well, if you can do a mile in 7 minutes, I'll give you an A on the pop quiz you missed yesterday.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay, 7 minutes. I think I can do that. I didn't know because I never timed myself. So I was like, all right. He's like, okay, let's go. And I was like, go where? He's like, let's go to the track. The whole class is coming.
So he stopped the whole class.
He stopped the whole class.
Look
and
at
we
you.
all went out to the track.
Entertaining people.
Yup. We all went out to the track. Football players talking shit. Yeah. Nobody believed I could do it. Everybody's like, what is going on? This is astronomy class.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's go. We went out there. We get on the line. I'm not even wearing like running stuff. I think I was wearing like shorts and like a shirt
Converses
or jeans. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I got a stopwatch right here. Here we go. And he was like, click, took off. Boom. I'm running. I go around the first corner. I'm running the long stretch on the other side. I come back around. I'm about to pass the class. The class is like, oh, okay. I see all their faces like, okay, that was a first lap pretty fast. There's 4 laps.
Yeah.
He's like, there's no way he can maintain that though.
Yeah, you're gonna get
There's
tired.
no way.
You're gonna
He
get
just wasted all
tired.
his energy.
Oh yeah.
I get around. I'm coming back. Almost done with the second lap. And the teacher's like, looking at the football players like, dude, this dude's moving.
Yeah.
He's moving.
Yeah.
He's look. This is crazy. And then all the football players are like, nah, whatever. He's
Yeah.
not gonna. He can't keep this up.
Yeah.
So I get past that half mile, and now I'm on the third lap. I come around, and this time I'm just running normal speed. I'm coming around the last curve, and I can see them all jumping up and down in a distance, and they're all like jumping, like go. Even the football player's like, dude, come on, go. And my coach is like in disbelief, holding that stopwatch, and he's like, oh. And I pass him, and when I pass him this time for the last lap, they're all freaking out. Everybody's on their feet.
Oh.
Everybody's jumping.
Yeah.
They don't even care that I'm faster. They just want me to finish as fast as I can.
Yeah.
So I get that last one, and after I see them all hyped, it hypes me up. I'm using all my chakra. All my blue chakra is almost gone, and I get to the final curve, and I see them, and they're all cheering for me, and my vision's starting to go like blurry because I'm like exerting myself.
Yep.
And then the red chakra kicks in, boy. That red chakra kicks in. Ninetales coming out. I start sprinting as fast as I can. I'm like, I felt like my feet weren't even touching the ground. And I passed them. And as soon as I passed the finish line, I collapse on the floor and I'm gasping for air. The football players pick me up. They're throwing me in the air.
Wow.
Yeah, just like a freaking Rudy. They're throwing me up and down. The coach grabbed me. He's like, hey, look at your time. You did that in 5 minutes and 25 seconds. And I was like, is that fast, coach? He's like, you're in the top 3 runners in the entire school. Dang. I would be so mad if I was your dad that you're not on the track team. And I was like, okay, coach, I might try out. And that was the biggest, like, oh shit, I did it moment.
Dang. What happened after that? The footballers were like friends, or were you guys friends?
Well, we were never enemies. Yeah, we were still friends, but they just couldn't talk shit anymore. They're like, oh shit, you are fast.
All right, they just respected you more.
They just respected me more. I became better friends with them. I got an A on that pop quiz.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dang.
That was cool.
Coach, you didn't join the football team?
Nope, never did that.
Track team?
Nope.
Oh, you just wanted to just be fast?
I just used to run. But I used to train with the track team, basketball team, football team, because they would let you train a couple months before the tryouts.
Yeah.
And then when tryouts came, I told my dad, I was like, Dad, I don't want to try out.
We should race. Like you and me. I want to see who's faster.
You definitely got me on distance.
Well, this short.
How short?
Like 100 meters.
How far is that?
Like one stretch, one straight.
Just like to stop sign?
No, from the track. We'll find a track. Just do one long
Let's do
strip.
That. Yeah.
And then we'll just go.
Yeah.
Because in middle school, I was in the track team.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I did this. I should have. I was so stupid.
What?
But they wanted me to try out for like the sprint, like the 100-meter sprints, and I tried out for it. My teacher suggested, as my science teacher was also the coach of the track team, and I was like, you should try. I was like, okay, I don't want to. So I tried out, and out of the 30 dudes there, I was the third fastest among all of them.
Dang.
Third fastest.
And those are probably people that were already on the track team.
Yeah. And then she asked me if I want to join the sprinting team. You know what I said?
No.
I said no.
Why?
Because all my friends were doing the long distance running, like the milers or whatever. So I was like, I want to be with my friends. I don't know anyone here.
Yeah.
So I would have killed it.
How'd you do in the long runs?
I did okay.
Okay.
I would have done a lot better though in the short burst ones. I would.
What if you would have got like a scholarship?
I know. I was so upset. Like growing up, thinking about that. Like,
yeah.
I just want to be where my friends are.
Yeah.
So they made me comfortable.
Yeah.
But I remember one practice, I was with my long distance friends, and then one of my buddies were like, "Oh, he's never kissed a girl."
Oh.
7th grade.
And it's true?
It's true.
Okay.
I was like, "Man, shut up! I don't kiss a girl." It's like, "Kiss her right now. Kiss her right here, next to you." And then the girl next to me looks at me and was like, "You want to?" I was like, "Oh." So I kissed her in the lips. 7th grade was my first kiss.
What was her name?
Brittany.
Ooh. My Brittany was evil.
What was your Brittany?
She was the one that got me to do the choreography.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's the same Brittany.
Oh,
no, Kentucky. Oh, she's Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky.
Yeah. Anyways, that was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
When was your first kiss?
Oh, first kiss. Oh, high school. I mean, first grade. Remember? I told you. The girl that
Oh
skipped.
yeah. Oh okay.
Smart girl and funny kid.
Did you have a girlfriend every single grade?
Yeah, but like sometimes they'd be like, "You leaving boyfriend?" Yeah, and then we never talk again. So it was like, but the first time it was like actual. My first girlfriend was, 7th grade or 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah.
This cheerleader asked me to be her boyfriend. I said yes.
Oh.
Her name was Kiki, short for Kishanda.
Oh.
Yep. And then we just kind of talked for a couple weeks, and then we just stopped talking.
Wow.
So we might still be together. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Shut up, Kiki. Hey.
Yeah, what's up, Kiki?
What's happening?
Kishanda.
Oh, I gotta order pizza.
Oh yeah. That's important. Yeah, got to. While you do that, I'll tell you another story.
All right, I'm ordering. You want pepperoni?
And pineapple.
Pepperoni and pineapple.
As always.
As always. Pineapple is the best on pizza. Shut up, everybody.
Yeah.
I don't understand you.
Girls were aggressive in high school.
What do you mean?
There's just some girls that were just aggressive. They were trying to like make out in like the middle of class. Like they would be like, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom," and then they'd be like, "Go to the bathroom," and they'd try to make out, and I was too scared.
Oh.
I didn't like lose my virginity till I was 18 because I wanted to wait till I had a girlfriend because I watched too many Disney movies growing up.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, they were just like, they were pretty aggressive, man.
What do you mean aggressive?
Like they're just trying to do stuff, and I was like, whoa.
Well, high school, everyone has so many hormones.
Yeah.
A lot of hormones.
Yeah.
Okay. Pizza has been ordered.
Oh, thank you.
You know what confuses me?
What?
People who always they always have to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
When they're done with one, the next relationship comes up. Like,
Oh, yeah.
like, I'm probably people will probably be like, yeah, shut up, that's me. Yeah, but like, you need time for yourself, you know?
Yeah, but you don't know that.
You don't?
I wouldn't say I jumped from relationship to relationship, but I was especially in high school and early 20s.
Yeah.
I was the relationship guy. So like I would have like a year-long relationship, then break up for a couple months, and have a different year-long relationship and break up for a couple months. I just liked being in a relationship.
That's fine. I'm talking about people who like break up next week. There's someone else.
Oh yeah, those people, they already had that person ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's messed up.
And that's
They're
probably
ready.
why they broke up, and then they moved on to that person. Then they meet somebody interesting, and then they find a reason to break up with their guy so they can get to that guy.
Yeah.
Or girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do agree. It's nice to be with someone though.
Yeah. I like being a boyfriend. I liked being a boyfriend.
Oh, you do?
Like I like being there for somebody, doing nice things, surprising. Yeah.
Did you like being alone too?
Nope.
You didn't know?
No, I wasn't good at being alone. I've never lived alone before.
Oh.
Have you?
Yeah.
You like it?
It was so fun.
I don't know. I just like entertaining, and even at home.
I didn't live alone. I had like neighbors that were friends. So I was like, hey, just get a place next to me.
Oh.
Yeah. And then did. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like your own dorm. But you're an adult.
Yeah, I bet I would have liked it. I just never tried it. So, what else? What other high school stories we got?
Alex just sent me a big text like, here, write this and ask me about it. So here we go. What is this one?
I'm nervous, even though I wrote these.
Okay. Snuck out of class by making doppelganger.
Yeah.
What is that?
I was in class, and I was known as the class clown.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, somebody would get my attention while the teacher's giving a lecture and say, yo, do something funny. And I'm like, oh, okay. So then I would brainstorm. I would go into like, what can I do? What can I do? And I remember this guy named Keith asked me to do something. I was like, okay, let me figure it out. So the teacher's reading at her desk.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, the student in front of me was not there. So I put my backpack in the chair, and then I put my big, heavy, like winter jacket over the backpack. Then I put the hood down, and then I tucked the hands under so it looks like I was sleeping. And then while the teacher was reading, I went up to her desk and got a tissue, because that's where the tissues were.
Okay.
And then I blew my nose, and I went over to the trash can at the door, next to the door, and she's still looking in her book, reading. And everybody's watching me, and I was like, I took the tissue, and I threw it away, and I took off, and I left. And I ran down the hallway, and then I ran into the window and behind the teacher, because she didn't know what was happening. And then I was like, and then everybody's just laughing, and she's confused because she thinks they're looking at her, but they're looking at me behind her.
Yeah.
And then she just hears, Alex, 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 I can't believe you did that. And she's like, what? So she went over to my doppelganger, and she's like, Alex, wake up. Alex,
Yeah.
Alex.
Uh-huh.
And she picked up the hood, and everyone's like, oh, he got her.
Oh, my goodness.
And then
dude.
she was like, what? And then I came back to the door, and I bowed, and then I went back to my desk.
You didn't get in trouble?
No.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
funny.
sometimes I get in trouble.
I'm
Sometimes
so
I get away
pissed,
with it.
dude. I wish we had a class together.
Yeah.
That would have been so fun.
It was cool.
Oh, I felt you would have broken me out of my shell more and more each day, and I've probably done something stupid and like funny.
Yeah.
You would have like made me your minion.
My accomplice.
Like, okay, go, bro. I want you to go on the roof. Okay, and then what? And then what? I'll do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably something like that.
I did, you remember Tyler Santiago?
Yeah.
He was in my class one time. It was like 5 minutes before the last bell, the last class of the
year?
Of the year.
Yeah.
You can't get in trouble in the last 5 minutes.
Okay. Oh no! What'd you do, Alex? What'd you do, Alex?
The desks were formed in like a U, and the teacher was in the middle, and I was at one end of the U, and my friend was at the other end, and I got his attention. I was like, "Yo," one of my friends like, "Do something funny." I was like, "Okay, yo," and then he's like, "What?" And he had his laptop out. I was like, "Play techno music," and he's like, "What?" I was like, "Play some music really loud," and he's like, "Okay." He didn't even know why. He's like, "Okay, I will." I was like, "Okay, cool." So it's like the last minute of class before that bell's gonna ring. He goes, boom. He plays it. It's like, bah, bah, wah, wah, waka, waka, bah, bah,
Yeah,
bah,
yeah,
bah,
yeah.
bah, bah, bah. And it's blasting. The teacher's like, turn it off. He's like, I'm trying. It's glitching. I don't know. And then he's like, oh, I don't know. And then she goes to him, and when she draws his attention, I stand up on my desk. On the chair, then I get up on the top of the desk, I take my shirt off, and I start whipping it around my head like a helicopter.
Yup.
And I'm like, woo! And I'm just dancing to the music, like doing the robot and stuff. And then she's like, Alex, get off! End of school.
Oh. That's so fun, bro.
And then nothing happened. That's it. It just left.
Dang, the same Tyler Santiago. I have a story with him. We were walking home from school. Mm-hmm. I think I was a freshman. We were both freshmen. So we're walking home. Our house wasn't too far, probably like a 15-minute walk. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden we hear a car come behind us. Almost hit us.
Yeah.
On purpose. We knew it was on purpose because the road was so big, but he drove as close as he could to us. And then he stops, rolls down the window, he puts his middle finger up, he says, "Fucking Mexicans!"
What?
I was like, what the And then we flicked him off like this. Mm-hmm. And then he started reversing his car fast on the way back.
Yeah.
We're like, oh shit. And then we started running, sprinting in like random people's backyard and stuff. We
Got
lost
away?
him. I'm telling you, people are racist, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the?
We grew up in racism for sure.
Oh, that's yeah. Anyways, that's my experience in high school. More of that. But I remember in freshman, I loved my freshman year. By the way, I don't know why, but I was really good friends with all the seniors. Yeah, I had a lot of classes with seniors. Like I took like home ec, like babies, taking care of babies, and then like seniors and classes like that. And I don't know, they just seemed to like vibe with me. I don't know if I was like Asian, but I'm pretty sure it was that. So I just took advantage of it. Yeah, I'm Asian. We used to. I remember. Oh, the highlight in my high school. I remember now. It was during lunch, freshman year high school. My friends just started screaming and saying, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I was like, "Wait, what's happening?" There was a dance battle going on.
Ooh.
A lot of people surrounding, you know.
Yeah.
And then people were just dancing in the middle. And then one of my senior friends just like pushed me in the center. He's like, "You got it, Roy. You got to do something cool." I did something cool.
What'd you do?
I was just dancing, doing like the shimmy.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of a sudden I jumped, tried to do a split, ripped my pants. Everybody laughed. Everyone laughing like, "Oh shit, he ripped his pants. He ripped his pants. He loved it."
That's awesome.
They were just screaming, cheering for me, and just loving it. Wow.
Oh, and then they all graduated next year.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
all
the
downhill
saddest
from
part.
there.
Yep.
Oh.
So sophomore year was basically what my freshman year should have been.
Yeah.
And then just I don't remember. I just remember my freshman year, just because I was popular with the seniors.
Yeah.
And then my senior year, just because I was about to graduate.
Ah.
Yeah.
Senior year was cool because you were the alphas of the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a car.
Yeah.
I got a car.
I got senior lunch. I can leave campus.
Yeah. Dude, I used to go to Taco Bell all the time and get the $1 meal.
I go to the Bojangles.
Oh, Bojangles.
Yeah.
No, the Bojangles. For you guys who don't know Bojangles, that's the spot.
Bojangles and
go.
Cookout. Let's go.
Oh my dude.
And Cracker Barrel.
I went to Cookout recently. It's not good no more.
Yeah, I think it was good because it was cheap and it was late nights. You could stop there, but it's probably not the best.
They changed the recipe.
Oh,
because their portion got smaller too.
Oh,
yeah.
Dang.
Recession or something. Global warming. I don't believe that though.
You don't believe? Yeah, I remember you said that you don't believe in it.
Global warming? It's hot. Like in the summer, yeah, it's supposed to be hot. Yeah. It's cold during the winter.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be cold.
Remember when you were like, "Oh, I hate glaciers. I wish they would all melt."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we need more like fresh water. Melt the glaciers.
No.
Yeah, seriously.
You don't think global warming is real?
Global warming? I don't know about global warming.
Come
man.
on,
I'm just
man.
saying, like, it's hot during the summers, it's cold during the winters. It's. I don't see anything different.
But you remember, it used to be like ice storms when we were kids, and now it barely snows in North Carolina like twice a year, maybe.
Well,
because of global warming.
It's not global warming. It's just sometimes years are different. Sometimes it snows more one year, sometimes it doesn't.
You need to do some more research. Next, you're going to tell me the Earth is round. Idiot.
The Earth is round.
No, it's not.
Look, global warming, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Earth is round.
I don't think so.
You think it's flat? Don't tell me you're a flat earther.
I'm just not canceling it out. It could be. I'm not sure.
So I'm
saying it could be.
Are you a flat earther, bro?
No,
I did not know
I'm saying
this.
it could be.
It could be flat.
Saying it could be flat.
How could it be flat?
Because I feel like I'm not walking on a circle. I feel like I'm walking straight.
Gravity. You ever heard of gravity?
If it wasn't flat, then why don't we just fall off the Earth?
If it's not flat, we don't fall off the Earth?
Yeah, if it was circular, we would just fall off.
Okay, you're confusing me.
Are we?
It might be flat.
It could be.
Because no one knows what happens past the North Pole.
Yeah.
Or past Antarctica.
Yeah.
How come people don't talk about Antarctica and the North Pole? Because there's nothing after that. And then you just fall into space. Yeah. Oh my God, Alex.
There you go. I don't think people live on the bottom side. They just live on the top.
There's a bottom
side. We're on a disc, bro. Like a freaking
the
CD.
bottom side is all like the volcanoes and stuff. It's all lava.
Oh.
That's why no one can live there, because it's straight up lava.
So
we're only on the top.
Wait, you think we can get to the edge and then kind of just like look over like a bunk bed? Like when you're looking down on the bunk bed?
No, that's the thing. We can't get to the edge.
Oh.
Like it's physically impossible. Like whenever planes travel towards like the Atlantic Ocean, they have to change their trajectory of their path or else they'll just fall off the Earth. So that's why they avoid.
That's why Bermuda Triangle. That's why you can't get through, because that's probably one of the edges.
There are 7 of
they
those.
fall off. Oh, that's why you never see them again.
You ever heard of the devil holes of the world? There's 7 of them. Bermuda Triangle is one of them.
No, I did not know this.
Where gravity or something in there just ceased to exist because the magnetic frequencies in that area it's not in our dimension.
Okay, I have one more question, then we're going to get back to school.
Yeah.
Bigfoot. How you feel about that? I've done a lot of research.
Okay.
And you can ask me questions I probably know.
Where is Bigfoot living?
Mainly, so they did live in places like that are habited now, but they got pushed away because humans would hunt them. So then they would get pushed. They go to places where humans can't live.
There are multiple Bigfoots?
It's a species. It's not one thing.
I thought it's just one.
No.
Oh,
it's a species, and they live in places where we can't inhabit because they have to.
So the edge of the Earth.
Maybe they're the protectors of the edge of the Earth. 5
minutes ago, I thought the Earth was round. Now I'm thinking it's flat.
Ask me some questions about Bigfoot and how he can't be real, and I'll tell you.
Okay, Bigfoot. So Bigfoot's not real. Why?
No, he's real.
He's real?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because why wouldn't he be? Why not?
So you're saying I'm confused.
So he is real.
He is real.
So if you were on the other side of the argument, what would you ask me? Like, how come we don't find footprints? We do.
Yeah. How come we don't see it? How come there hasn't been any evidence?
Because they're master evaders. They've evolved that way. You know how, like, we evolved, or, like, whatever evolved, like, they're fish, and then they turned into humans, they grew legs, then they grew fangs, like, to protect themselves.
Sure.
They evolved in the way of illusion, like, eluding people, because they had to. That's the only way to survive.
Okay.
And people are like, how come we don't have any fossils from big feet? And I can't remember the answer to that, but they are master eluders. They can emit frequencies that stops electronics. That's why, like, there's not good footage of them, and if there is, it's from far away because their cameras are still working from that distance, but they can't get a clear shot. Bigfoot, man.
I don't think it's real, dude.
Bigfoot's real.
How come all the videos of like Bigfoot or
Yeah.
like aliens or like all the mythical creatures, they're always blurry? It's not because of that. There's no way
No,
they can.
Bigfoot, they can emit a low,
They cannot.
ultra, frequency.
No.
That disrupts that.
What?
Yeah. And they can emit a frequency that stuns people. So if you come in contact with one, you're kind of like dazed, and then for them to get away, and then you're like, whoa.
Where do they get the frequencies?
They can just emit it like a whale.
They just vibrate,
Yeah.
shove it up their ass. You're a star.
You know how far you can hear a lion's roar?
How far?
5 miles.
Oh.
So imagine a low emitting one that you can't really hear, but is just like very powerful, and you're close up, and it's like, boom, and then you're like, whoa, you're just dazed for a little bit until they can get away.
Whoa.
I don't know, man.
Maybe.
I've watched every Bigfoot conspiracy thing out there,
Dang.
and I think he might be real. I would love to go search.
We need to save this for another podcast. I feel like this is a topic for like aliens and Bigfoot and Earth.
I think there are aliens, just not in our solar system.
I think they're within us.
No. In people?
I think they are. Yeah, they are people also.
You think they're here? And
I think they're camouflaged as people also.
Whoa.
And they're here. They're in our skies. They're in the sea. How come we can't go in the bottom of our ocean?
Because the pressure.
Yeah. Where do you think they live?
Bottom of the ocean?
Yeah.
Dang.
They can't do that. They call it USOs.
But you think humans are also disguised aliens?
I don't know what we are. Sometimes I think about it. I'm like, why am I here? Right?
Yeah.
Like, why is there a sky? Why? Where? How come I'm here? Like,
You know what? I looked it up.
What?
The percentage of all time that humans have been on this planet, have existed. And what do you think the percentage out of the entire timeline of time
Up to now.
up till now?
Well, billions of years, right?
Billions of years.
Like, I have to say, like, 0.05 maybe.
0.006.
Dang!
Yeah,
That's
six.
that's small.
That's tiny. We haven't been here for 1%.
Dude, there's this video on YouTube called Time Lapse of the Entire Universe Until It Ends.
Yeah.
You should watch it. It's like 90 million views. But it's basically a time lapse of now. And then every 5 seconds the video plays, the timestamp goes faster and faster in years. It's crazy because right now we're in the year 2000. The video ends up at like year 30 trillion. That's a lot.
How far do you think we're going to make it? You think we'll make it to like 5,000?
Humans?
Yeah.
You should watch that
10,000?
video, man. It shows like when the earth, the sun explodes, and then all the suns explode eventually, and what happens is like dead stars crash into one another, and it creates a new Big Bang and creates a new like universe. It's wild. It's pretty awesome.
You remember in 1999
Yeah.
when it went to 2000 and we all got confused with the dates at school because you had to write 2000 instead of 1999.
Uh-huh.
Imagine 999,999 right before 10,000 or 9900 and you have to go to 10000.
So it goes 0, 0, 0, 0.
You think that's gonna be kids are gonna be confused
They're gonna be confused.
if they're still like doing that, writing dates like that. They're probably just like all in their brain.
think-
Apple Vision Proing it.
Well, I don't know. Global warming isn't real, so we'll definitely reach that point.
You're crazy. You gotta work. Okay, I'll do more research on flat Earth.
All right.
You do
We'll
more
it.
research on Bigfoot.
We'll
and
talk
global
about
warming.
another topic.
All
People
right.
in the comments, Who's right? Let us know. All right. Oh,
You got another story you want to hear?
yeah, sure. Let's do this one. Let's do. Oh, pizza's almost here. Oh, pizza is here.
Okay.
All right. Let's do one more story and we got pizza.
Okay, pick a good one. Read
right.
them all.
Let's do. You got catfished online. What's that about? I actually know what this one's about. I just want to know your side of it.
Dang, man. Okay, so we're kind of popping on YouTube at this time, but we're not making any money. We're just high schoolers getting views. And I'm excited. Then this girl reaches out on MySpace and she's like, hey, blah, blah. We start talking. We're getting to know each other. I'm really excited. I'd see pictures. She's really pretty. We're similar age. And I'm like, wow. So we talk for a few weeks. And I'm like, oh, okay, we should meet up. She's from North Carolina. Mm-hmm. So she said that she lives in this other city in North Carolina, which the middle point was this place called Palace Point.
Yep.
Which was roller skating rink, movie theater, arcade, bowling alley, all that stuff.
It's a building called Palace Point, not a county.
Yeah, it was a building called Palace Point. So she was like, let's meet there. I was like, cool, let's do it. So I get a bunch of my friends. I have, I think one of my friends drove us out there, and we get there, and she's not there. And I'm excited to show her my roller skating skills. I was practicing so that I could impress her.
I remember some more before we get to the reveal.
You do?
Yeah, I remember because you talked about it. You talked to me about it a lot.
I was excited.
Do you remember her name?
No.
Her name was Debbie. I remember that.
What?
Yes.
Dang.
It's like, yo, this girl Debbie, she's I think I like her, man. I think I like her. I was like, wait, why? Look at her. You show me pictures.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, she's gonna move. She's gonna transfer to our school, and I can't wait.
Oh,
I can't wait.
You remember
and
so
then,
much.
Yeah, and then that's when you were like, okay, we should meet up before you transfer to our school so we can at least get to know each other before we actually, be in the same class or school together. And then
we go there and
told her the address.
She didn't show up.
Nope.
And then I text her and she kept saying, I'm on the way. I'm going to be there. And then the whole night goes by. She never shows up. And then I get home. I'm sad. And she confesses that she was a catfish. And she just enjoyed talking to me. And she didn't want me to stop talking to her. So she made up this whole thing. Got my hopes up. Mm-hmm. And that was the first time I was catfished. And then there's like 3 more after that. But I was more aware of the situation. So they didn't progress that far.
Yeah.
But there was another time I met up with her and she looked completely different.
Oh, another person.
Yeah, but she ended up dating my friend, so it was okay.
Damn, dude, I'm sorry. I remember that. I always felt so bad for you.
I was so
like,
excited
rooting for you. Like, you found the one, man.
I thought it was gonna be like High School Musical.
I know.
She's gonna transfer my school. No.
And I have to confess, that was me.
Was it really?
No, it was not me.
That would
be a cool ass prank, though.
It would not.
Like 30 years later, like, hey man, remember that was me.
I was Debbie.
It was Debbie. I remember you showed me her like actual profile. I was like, oh, what the hell? She was like some sister of like this brother of a popular band.
Oh,
yeah.
She got me. She made a full backstory.
She did.
Dang it.
I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. Before we finish, we asked our community posts. We asked you guys to post the community questions on our community posts. So let's answer some of them. All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. This is from Abby Superfan. What's your favorite Starbucks drink, Alex?
I usually just get the basic. I used to be a black coffee guy, but now I get like pistachio latte with half the sugar or like just the very basic one. I don't get the super sugary ones anymore.
Oh, mine is the iced Americano, just black. But if I want to get fancy, I do like the nitro cold brew. You ever had those?
Oh, yeah. You can't get crazy.
Would you guys ever collab with Smosh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Smosh, hit us up.
One day.
Anthony Yin.
I think one day, for sure.
This is a good one. We'll end it with this. What advice would you give the 16-year-old you?
Do you have an answer?
I just live your life, man. Just finish college, or just finish high school. Actually, school is stupid. Don't even go to school.
No, school's important. I think I would say, don't take things so personally.
Yeah.
Because When you're that young, girlfriends, like, they come and go. Friendships come and go. Don't take it personally. Everybody is the main character in their own lives. You're not the main character in everybody's life. So don't be like, like, it sucks, but just move on. Let it go. Keep
True.
moving forward, like the Robinsons.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I guess for me, things get harder. Just enjoy high school. It's temporary.
Yeah. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your childhood.
Yeah. There's a lot more things to be excited for.
Those were the easy days, for sure.
Those were, yeah.
So easy.
Shit. All right, well, I'm Alex.
I'm Roy.
Thank you for watching and listening to the Spicy Fruit Podcast.
Every Monday.
See you next Monday.